To start this discussion, first, what is an aptitude test? Aptitude test is designed to assess what a person is capable of doing. It is also to predict what a person is able to learn or do given the right education and instruction. It also represents a person's level of competency to perform a certain type of task. As you probably know, aptitude refers to a person's capacity to learn. It should come as no surprise than that an aptitude test is a test designed to predict learning capacity for a particular area or particular skills. There are some examples of aptitude tests. This includes a test assessing an individual's aptitude to become a fighter pilot. Intelligence tests were originally designed to sample a wide variety of functions in order to estimate the individual's general intellectual level. Most intelligence test measures of verbal ability and to a lesser extent of the ability to handle numerical and other abstract and symbolic relations. Gradually, psychologists came to recognize that the term intelligence test was misnomer since only certain aspects of intelligence were measured by such tests. For example, a number of tests that would probably have been called intelligence tests during the 1920s later came to be known as scholastic aptitude tests. This shift of terminology was made in recognition of the fact that many so-called intelligence tests measured that combination of abilities demanded and fostered by academic work. Even prior to World War I, psychologists had begun to recognize the need for tests of special aptitude to supplement the global intelligence tests. These special aptitude tests were developed particularly for use in vocational counseling and in the selection and classification. Based on the work of such American psychologists as T.L. Kelly and L.L. Thurston, as well as on that of other American and English investigators, have come to be known as factor analysis. Verbal comprehension and numerical reasoning are examples of this type of trait. Others, such as perceptual and mechanical aptitudes, were found more often in special aptitude tests than in intelligence tests. One of the chief practical outcomes of factor analysis was the development of multiple aptitude batteries. These batteries are designed to provide a measure of the individual's standing in each of a number of traits. Multiple aptitude batteries represents a relatively late development in the testing field. Nearly all appeared since 1945. A number of multiple aptitude batteries have likewise developed for civilian use and are widely applied in educational and vocational counseling and in personnel selection and classification. Based on the work of such American psychologists as T.L. Kelly and one of the types of an aptitude test is the abstract reasoning. Abstract reasoning refers to the ability to analyze information, detect patterns and relationships, and solve problems on a complex and intangible level. Abstract reasoning skills includes being able to formulate theories about the nature of objects and ideas. It can also enable us to understand the multiple meanings that underlie an event, statement, or object. It can also enable us to identify the relationship between verbal and nonverbal ideas, being able to detect underlying patterns and relationships between events, ideas, and objects, like for example, understanding the relationship between slavery and the Civil War. One of the types of an aptitude test is the abstract reasoning.